Felicitations, aficionados. You see, when I play games, I aim to have fun and feel good. Games I play need to be unique and engaging. Do you know what else makes me feel good? Discharging seminal fluid. Coincidentally, today's video is about a game that has a similar topic. A game where you need to use your brain, your planning skills, energy management, military weaponry, and calm. Saying industrial amount would be an understatement. That is why I will say we need planetary quantities of it. But why do we need to do and use these things? Because, good sir, the galaxy is under attack. By whom? The aliens. We call them creepers, which makes this game aptly be named as Creeper World. 4. Yes, 4, because I discovered the game on the 4th installment. However, aliens in this game are not humanoid creatures that you usually see. They can be many things though, such as COM, sentient jihadi COM, paper planes with EMP that sometimes carry COM, spore launchers that are filled with COM, octo spiders that are steady supplies of COM banks that release more COM when their quota is reached, and this big dude which is aptly named Air Sac. Creeper is the name of the liquid that has the properties that are enough to melt away everything you love, such as your Rainbow Dash figure. And you need to clear it out, or clear the objective and get the fuck out of that planet. Otherwise, you will become the plastic horse in the jar. Luckily for you, COM is easy to clean, but as you might have guessed, it gets harder to clean when the amount is equal to a planet-sized bukkake party. That is why you get the weapons of mass destruction to fight against the COM. What are these weapons? For starters, you have your trusty cannon. Attacks fast and clears a small area with each shot. You also have your mortar. Fires slower, but has more range and clears a bigger area with each shot. I know that this sounds nice, but you shouldn't forget that these weapons of war can't work without fuel. For ammunition, you need to send energy to each weapon. Most of the stuff you build uses energy. How do you produce energy? You construct towers which has a visible range around them when you build. More available range means more energy production, so space them out correctly. Another way to do is to build miners. Insert underage joke here. Is this all you can use? Absolutely not. Here comes one of my favorites. Tell me, what do you use to counter alien COM? That is right, human COM. Meet Sprayer. It is a fast attack rate, just like the cannon. But unlike the cannon, wherever it shoots, it leaves COM. But instead of energy, Sprayer needs AC. AC stands for Anti-Creeper, but I call it Anti-COM. But how do you get Anti-COM? You need bluite. You get bluite from the main mining source, or from miners. To get them from miners, you need to toggle the switch to make them mine bluite instead of energy. A totally lore-accurate explanation states that bluite is a type of material that make human males produce unreasonable amounts of semen. So now you know what happens when bluite goes to the so-called factory. They are stuck in there with those milking machines that are put on cows, while periodically being injected with bluite. Some of you might call this a war crime. But I am not in war with other humans, so it doesn't count as one. Unlike alien COM, human COM is not dangerous against your buildings, and you can make sprayers work even when there is no creeper around. That means you may start swimming in white liquid. Have fun. One more thing I love Sprayer for is that when they are loaded with AC and they get destroyed, whole AC gets discharged, making it a COM explosion. That is why I like doing this. Almost all of the things you can build can relocate, which means you can use it to your advantage, according to the situation. If Creeper touches anything that is being built, it instantly gets destroyed. Keep this in mind. When aliens get smart and send out units, you need snipers to take them out. Snipers are the only weapon that can destroy units and balls alike. you will need to use them. Missiles. They protect you from orbital compartment. Having one or two protecting an area will be enough. You also have nullifiers. When you reach one of the sources, you use a nullifier to cock block it, which stops their comm production. These are not the only ones. You also get to have aerial approach. If they are not giving you a breather, just send 20 Rockwell B1 Lancers and they won't be able to expand for some time. I mean, it worked during war. Obviously it will work now. My second favorite. You saw those Rockwell B1 Lancers. Now imagine if they were filled with comm. That is right. AC bombers. When you build these dudes, real fun starts then. Because unlike normal bombers, they can fire without having a creeper target. It ends up with scenes like this.
Just lube it up.
I'll come all over you.
Just lube it up.
Oh, I'm fucking coming.
In the last missions, you also get orbital and German options. Rockets that you use for abilities. First two are basically the same, capsuling an area and not letting creeper go out of or in it. Third option is a bombardment. It is quite powerful. Fourth one lets you commit aerial race exchange. Blimp is, I would say, unreasonably powerful. One issue with the blimp is that you need a tower high enough to feed it energy. But what happens when your power isn't enough? That is when you start using drugs. In this game, it's called ERN. With ERN, you can do two things. Put it into the ERN portal to give a general upgrade to everything you have. Or you can click on the ERN button on a single unit and toggle it into want. When toggled, ERN box will fly to the unit you have chosen. When it arrives, unit that acquired the ERN turns into a super version of itself. All units that attack can equip an ERN box. It usually is more attack speed and range, but it's kinda funny when you give it to an AC bomber. After getting the ERN, comm bomb turns into a comm nuke. There are many techs that make your life easier through the game, such as the Terp, which lets you terraform wherever you want, or the platform, which makes unbuildable areas buildable. It is definitely fun. There are 20 missions in the campaign, each mission having something new to show. Game also has missions that were built during development and during beta, which are 26. This makes 46 total missions that come with the game, and all of them are fun to play. Is this all? No. There are also daily missions that rotate day by day, letting you play missions from the last 5 days just in case you missed them. You also can play maps in co-op, which isn't available in my version of the game, because of reasons that I'm willing to share, but won't. Are we done? That is a no, because this game also has a mission editor, which lets you build your own map. And it has an image to map generator, which lets you create maps that look incredible. All of the missions you create, you can upload. There are lots and lots of maps that are created by players. There's also a story in this game, but here's a little known fact. I'm illiterate, and was only playing the game for the sole purpose of semen termination. So, I don't know what the hell is going on. Go ahead, buy the game and give it a try. See on the leaderboards how bad you are at video games. I know that you will have fun. I rate this game a World War II out of a cum jar. If you are not impressed by my explanation, this Steam review is good at pulling people in. Before I end the video, I also need to mention that I now have a Patreon. I was forced to creating it. Forced by whom? Myself. My place of residence being an incredibly based place, a single dollar with the exchange rate lets me build an oil factory. I know that I already am an oil monarch. However, there never can be too much oil. In short, grind never ends. Even if you won't sub to me, still come on in and comment your ideas on what games I can review. My dementia already makes me forget what kind of games I have played that were reviewable, so any sport is good sport. Unless it's a suggestion of League. Then we can agree that you never had a parental figure. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day.